Kate Garraway and Ben Shepherd welcomed Business, Energy and Clean Growth Minister Greg Hands onto Friday's Good Morning Britain to quiz the Tory MP on Rishi Sunak's recent announcement on the energy crisis. However, GMB viewers took to Twitter to vent their frustration at the interview as fans of the ITV show argued the energy minister was failing to answer Garraway and Shepherd's questions. Speaking about energy companies, Garraway said, "They're making a fortune. We saw Shell publish billions of pounds of profit, why not do that windfall tax? Look, energy companies already pay taxation twice the rate of other companies," Hands replied. "The Treasury is getting a lot from energy companies at the moment. Second thing to recognize is energy companies have paid into the taxpayer around £375 billion over the decade," he continued. Read more. So they've made a huge contribution to the taxpayer and they're paying tax at twice the rate of other companies. Labour's first instinct is to always come along and clobber business. We need energy companies to be making investments in the energy of the present in the North Sea but also in the energy of the future in terms of renewables. Shepherd interjected, "But you don't have a problem with those Shell profits that were announced yesterday in light of what we're doing through? You think they're paying enough as it is and fair play to them?" Avoiding Shepherd's question, Hands replied, "We're taxing energy companies at twice the rate as non-energy companies. But also to get to net zero we need investment in that energy transition." Elsewhere in the interview, Garraway asked Hands whether Boris Johnson was right to make a slur against Keir Starmer referencing Jimmy Savile. The GMB host pointed out Rishi Sunak admitted he wouldn't have said it but Hands refused to share his view on the matter. Hands noted Johnson clarified his point, he was trying to say, somebody in charge of an organisation ultimately has to take responsibility. He made it clear what he was trying to do, but was he right to make the slur and should he apologize is the question if you don't mind answering? Garraway quipped. "I think you have to understand what he was trying to do," Hands replied. "Forgive me, I do understand the point he was making. The question was, do you agree with it? Should he apologize or not?" Garraway repeated. He hit back, "It's not my job to give an opinion. In politics you don't have to have an opinion on everything. How well do you know your British soaps? How many times has Ian Beale been married in EastEnders? What is the name of Bianca Jackson and Ricky Butcher's son on EastEnders? On EastEnders in 2002, who accidentally ran Jamie Mitchell over in his car which caused his death? How many times has Corey's Steve MacDonald been married? What happened to Emily Bishop in Coronation Street? Who murdered Maxine Peacock in Coronation Street in 2003? Which incident in 1993 killed off 4 characters in Emmerdale? When did the show stop being known as Emmerdale Farm? On what day did Hollyoaks air its first episode? What was the name of the much-loved Coronation Street pet dog who was put down in April 2020 after 14 years? 1996 saw the arrival of one of Hollyoaks' all-time bad boys and rival of Kurt Benson, but who is he? Who is the longest-serving character on Coronation Street? Who shot Phil in EastEnders? How many fires have there been at Corey's Rover's return? Get out of my pub, you're no soaps fan. You're either too young to remember the big lines or have better things to do on weekday evenings. Casual viewer, you watch them sometimes so you kinda know what's been going on. Die hard fan, you love watching the soaps so much your entire week is planned around when they air. GMB viewers weren't happy with Hands' response as Emma Jones tweeted, Greg Hands answer at Garraway question, it's simple yes or no, and it's by frustrating when we can see it was wrong yet you whimper about and deflect from actually answering the question at GMB. #Heinz #GMB Greg Hans being mauled on #GMB. Watching through my hands, Andrew Stewart said. Miles Azza wrote, "What an absolute car crash of an interview by Greg Hines #GMB." Daniel James remarked, "When will MPs like at Greg Hans actually do an honest TV interview? Answer is never. Kate and Ben did the best they could with such an excruciatingly embarrassing idiot of a human." #GMB #Tories unfit to govern. Good Morning Britain airs on ITV on weekdays at 6 a.m.